So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's away we go then. He's looking to set free a runner. He's through here. Look at the space here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And they're quick to get it back. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Still goalless. Forwards and with intent. He's got the shot away! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That's been intercepted. Almost half an hour in now. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Can he spark a counter here? Ball's gone out of play.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's really well cleared. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets a good foot in there.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway. Both sides and here's a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Giuliano. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And the counter is on. So we've reached the hour mark. He's had a shot! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Quality ball. No breakthrough and has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Santos do have a chance to counter here. Well, that looks a decent ball.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any...
He's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's been cut out, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Great hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection on what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. And he's certainly onside here. Terrific header! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Camisa 20.
Santos have taken the lead.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that could set him on his way.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Can he latch on to this? Now that is a hefty challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Giuliano looking to add to his goal. He gets big, and yes, it's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Segundo tempo da prorrogação pelo jogador camisa 9.
Santos could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.